Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lisa and I'm crazy about perfumes. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my October perfume tray. It's a long weekend here in Brisbane. We have a public holiday tomorrow and today is the 1st of October. Today was in the mid 20 degrees Celsius, though it did actually feel warm. And I wore a skirt for the first time. This coming week looks like it'll be in the high 20 degrees Celsius, and then there'll be hopefully a drop to the low 20 degrees Celsius. So still a bit of a warm, cool month with more warmer days. First perfume I want to talk about is Alla Rose by Maison Kurkdjian. This is a 70 ml eau de parfum. And I really love this bottle. This is their distinctive 70 ml bottle. If you've been here a while, you'll know that rose is my favorite perfume note. Alla Rose is a 2014 release with notes of bergamot, Bulgarian rose, grass rose, and musk. So to me, this smells like a citrus rose musk. As we are in spring here in Australia, I am still keeping eau de parfums on my perfume tray despite the weather looking like it's gonna get warmer, because I am still hopeful for cooler days. Gorgeous, really gorgeous bottle. The cap is nice and heavy. Just give it a spray. Just give it a spray. Wow. Yeah, it's like the musk is, it's almost immediate today. Beautiful, and then there's this sweetness to it. Yeah, very much an elegant fragrance. I was in Mecca the other day and I decided to try VLLO on my skin again, and it smelled familiar, I guess, as it should, being a variation of eau de parfum Alla Rose, but it wasn't different enough for me to feel like putting it on my to buy list, which is interesting because it has a lychee note, which I thought would make it different enough, but that didn't turn out to be the case on my skin anyway. This is currently my only MFK full bottle. I don't have any other, which I feel like buying at this point. Probably a good thing because they're a little pricey for me. Next we have Sheer Beauty by Kelvin Klein. This is a 2012 release. This is my second newest purchase. I purchased it from Chemist Warehouse. I learned the term gray market the other day, which apparently applies to perfumes sold in pharmacies, but I'm not sure whether that actually is the case for Australia. One of the comments I saw on that thread, I think it might have been TikTok that I saw this discussion on, they said that all perfumes in Australia are grey market. I'm curious, only in case it means the perfumes are not genuine, like they're fake in some way, but so far I don't think that's the case. Sheer Beauty is a flanker of Calvin Klein's Beauty, which was a 2010 release. Sheer Beauty has notes of red berries, peony, and sandalwood. I tried it in Chemist Warehouse. They're a little thief wary, it seems. Like when I was looking to purchase this, they have their perfumes, most of the perfumes, behind glass locked doors, so someone has to come with a key and I wasn't allowed to open the glass door very wide. The staff who was serving me had the glass door almost between herself and me, and she sprayed the perfume on paper strip and handed it to me. And it wasn't for me the best perfume buying experience because I felt confined. I couldn't freely try perfumes on my skin, and possibly that's why this perfume has ended up not exactly what I thought it would be. It's a cute bottle though, like an oval shape. I think this is the only one I have in my collection currently with this shape. And just looking at it initially, my impression would be that this is somewhat of a watery perfume, but that isn't the case either. Seems to be that thievery potentially is rising in Australian retail shops. I'm seeing on social media that companies are putting body cams on their staff, they're putting gate barriers in the stores, so it's a bit sad really. Let's give it a spray. So initially, like on the paper strip and now just spraying it into the air, it's got quite a lovely citrusy note. But on my skin, it actually reminds me a bit of Peony by Dolce and Gabbana. So now I'm wondering, is it peony that sort of dries down, almost sour, almost loud on my skin? So that's an interesting resemblance, an interesting discovery for me. This is a 30 ml eau de toilette, and I'm not too disappointed because it was around $40 and it was something I had been thinking about purchasing. But I think I might hold off making any more purchases from Chemist Warehouse, only because the experience when I bought this one wasn't that comfortable. Next we have Florabotanica by Balenciaga. This is a big love of mine and will be finished by the end of this year. This is a 2012 release, and this one is a 50 ml eau de parfum. It claims to be an eau de parfum, but on me it's quite light, and if I want it to feel like a stronger perfume, I just spray more. It has notes of rose, carnation, and cannabis. So currently it's still the only one in my collection with a cannabis note. It has a lovely green floral scent profile, and I've really enjoyed it. I'll be sad once it's all gone. And rather a unique bottle. It's so stunning and really recognizable. It's got that lovely soft floral kind of vibe. So I could wear it, and I know it's somewhat unique, but it's not offensive. So it would be safe, I feel, for most environments, including the fancy restaurant environment, where it's probably one of the few places that I would be careful with what perfume I'm wearing. Next we have Miracle by Lancôme. This is a nostalgia repurchase and is a 2000 release. This is the 50 ml eau de parfum. What I've noticed about Lancôme fragrances now that I'm buying them again is that they've got really strong projection and longevity compared to other brands in my collection. That's something consistent in their range, I found. So it's really quite impressive. I find that they're able to maintain that sort of richness in their perfumes. Miracle has notes of lychee, freesia, and pepper. There's definitely a spicy kick when I use this. It kind of almost leans masculine for me, and I actually really love this one. It's something I've really enjoyed wearing back then and also now. The bottle is also a little masculine leaning, I find, and it's sort of rectangular, solid shape. And I don't know if you can see because of the light. Oops, there is a rose on the cap there. Let's give it a spray. It's so fresh. And such an uplifting fragrance as well, I find. It cheers me up when I've got it on. Although lately I haven't been reaching out for it. I think because I feel like it would be too strong in our warmer days. But I'll give it a try on a warmer day and see just how prominent it is as I go about doing things. So happy that I was able to get my hands on this one. And last on my October perfume tray is La Impratrice by Dolce & Gabbana. This is a 100 ml eau de toilette. I found this at Priceline Pharmacy, so that was a lucky find. I was walking past the shop one day on my way, and it was glittering at me almost from the shelf, and I made a quick detour to purchase it. Very, very happy with this perfume. La Impratrice is a 2009 release, and it was originally part of the anthology range, and bottles used to have the number 3 on the label, but it doesn't anymore. It's the only one available from the anthology range at the moment, so I guess they've done away with the number. La Impratrice has notes of kiwi, watermelon, and cyclamen. I feel like I smell watermelon the most in this fragrance. It's been a fun perfume to wear, very fun, very fresh and sweet. Really easy to wear, I find, because it doesn't last too long on me. Let's give it a spray. So, immediately that sweetness. It's almost a bubblegum kind of sweetness, actually. So that might be what I'm remembering. Maybe I've had a watermelon chewing or bubblegum before. But my goodness, it's so lovely. And because of the sweetness, I kind of envision a younger person wearing it potentially. Such a joyful perfume. It really conjures up visions of sunny skies and warmer weather. Not the beach, maybe more of a picnic afternoon. That's the kind of image that I see when I've sprayed this one. Stunning. And here they are all together. Really beautiful bottles. And I have found my gold looking tray. It had disappeared for a while and I couldn't recall where I put it, and I was looking for something else this week and there it was. I'm very happy that it's back on my table. What about you? What is October looking like where you live? I kind of feel like most of the world is in the northern hemisphere, so maybe you're having colder weather and transitioning into fall. What are you wearing at the moment? Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing. Love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!